Hi everyone, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my library. It has been a hot minute since I have made a video. I just was feeling really unmotivated and not very creative. I didn't really want to film anything. I was kind of running on empty as well. I was running out of ideas. I didn't really know what I wanted to film. I felt like I didn't have enough content and I couldn't go out and make content. Vlogs were kind of useless because I'm literally just sitting at home doing nothing. I have a few ideas of things that I do want to do, but at the same time, everything's a little bit like all over the place at the moment. My partner is also about to leave for placement for his college or university. He has to go on 16 weeks placement and he's about to leave. So I kind of want to spend as much time as I possibly can with him before I don't see him for a really long time, and I'm kind of stressed about that, I think, and it's just kind of all overwhelming and it's just too much going on. But today I'm feeling a lot better. I kind of do want to make videos, but also I don't want to look like a dulled up human being, and I just don't want to put a lot of effort into my appearance at the moment. So it's like winter and a cloudy rainy day, so I'm like in a little sweater and I haven't done my makeup. I'm wearing my glasses, so mind the reflection. But I'm just gonna bring you a book haul because I bought some books this month and I want to talk about them. So before we get into it, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me a lot and I really appreciate it, so thank you in advance. So today I have 6 books to talk about. I believe it was last weekend or the weekend before, I'm not too sure when it was, but I went to my local secondhand bookstore and I finally gave them all of the books that I've unhauled. So I had books sitting in boxes in my cupboard that I had unhauled a year ago, and like hadn't even seen them. I didn't even know what was in there, and I wasn't touching them, so I was like, I don't need them, they're wasting space, I'm just gonna get rid of them. So I took them to my secondhand bookstore and I got $316 worth of credit from that store. And it's just like, it's insane. That's a lot of money for me. Obviously how they work is, I'm pretty sure it's similar to other secondhand bookstores. They do have brand new books there, but you can't use your credits for that. You have to pay full price for the brand new books. But for anything that is a secondhand book, you can use 50% of your credits, and then the other 50% you have to pay money because obviously they have bills to pay and they need some sort of income rather than you just trading a book for a book. But yeah, I have 6 books to talk about. I spent probably 2 hours at the bookstore, not by choice. The first trilogy that I'm going to talk about is Matched by Ali Condie. I don't even know what order these go in. I have Crossed and I have Reached. So I have all of these 3 of these books. Matthew picked this trilogy out for me to read. He said it sounded good and he wanted me to see how I felt about it, but he found these first 2 books on the shelf and we wanted to find the first one, but we could only find a brand new copy on the shelf, and I didn't want to pay full price for it. I wanted to use my credits, so they said that they had it in storage and they had to find it. And this bookstore, I wish I taken some videos or anything like something like that, because it is like, it's a pretty big store, but there's not a lot of space in there. So they have a whole heap of shelves, but there is a whole nother stack of books lining the walkways on the floor that just stack up really high because they physically don't have enough space to put more bookshelves in. So there's like things everywhere. If you're like in a wheelie walker or a wheelchair or anything, this is not accessible to you, which is like really unfortunate because it's such a nice space. But it's just like overgrown with books. It's like insane. So yes, they did have this one in storage, which is basically just like underneath the shelves, little hidden crevices and things like that where they hide things. And it took them an hour to find this book. So we were just like browsing around, and I was only going to get these 3 books to begin with. And then it was kind of like at the halfway point. We were in there for like an hour and a half at this point. or an hour or something like that. And I was like, I need to look more. So that's what I did with my time, and I ended up finding 3 other books. So the other 3 books that I found were Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. I have heard things about this. I know it had a lot of mixed reviews. I know a lot of people loved it and a lot of people didn't. But I'm just in the mood for like something light and contemporary. So I just figured I'd give it a go and pick it up. It cost me $4, so. And if I return it, if I don't like it, I get my 4 credits back that I paid for it. So I can't complain. The next one I got is Enchante by, oh my goodness, Gita Trellis, I want to say. I probably butchered that. I should really learn how to speak or pronounce names because I'm absolutely terrible at it. But I have also heard a lot about this one. I think that the cover of this one is absolutely stunning. It's just, oh, beautiful. I don't know a lot about it. I feel like it's a French something rather. In Paris in 1789. I'm not a huge history buff, like historical fiction or like into history books, but I figured the title page is beautiful, and I have seen it a lot around on Bookstagram, so I'm just gonna give it a go. And then the last one I have is The Boneless Mercies by April Guinevere. I'm never gonna learn, am I? I should really just learn how to pronounce names. Anyways, so this one is The Boneless Mercies. My best friend Shane has read this, and I'm pretty sure he read it in one sitting. He absolutely loved it. And I read the little byline that it has, and it says, Faye, Ovi, Juniper, and Runa are boneless mercies. Death traders hired to kill quickly, quietly, and mercifully. It is a job for women and women only. Men do not do this sad, dark work. And I was like, yep, I want to read about women, so I picked it up. So those are the 6 books that I have to read. I don't know when I'm going to get around to them because honestly I have so many unread books, it's not funny, but it makes me happy, so I'm going to keep buying books. That is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!